Hello friends, I'm CA Vinod Pahilwani and today's video is specially for those CA friends who want to make their practice automated and paperless. But due to one or other reason, they are unable to do so. Actually, they get stuck in their routines that they are just postponing it to a later date, merely waiting for the right time to automate their practice and go paperless. But guys, right time does not come knocking our doors. Instead, we have to make it right. That is, we have to create it. With this thought, we are here with our video on office automation and paperless practice. Let's start with a common question. Why is automation needed? Or why do we want a system that is paperless? The answer to this question is very simple. It saves our time, money, and it makes us more productive and, of course, more competitive. That's highly needed in today's time. Just think for a while. If you are doing those things that are of recurring nature and also process oriented, then why not automate those things? Why not have a system that works not only automatically but also timely and exactly as if done by you? So the system can do things faster, keeps track of everything, that has proper log so as to identify problems and persons responsible for it. Now the question arises, how are we benefited with the automation? Or what should we expect from automation? Well, the list is a bit lengthy. Let's just jot down. Firstly, most of the work that we chartered accountants do is of recurring nature. Let's talk about recurring compliances. For that, we make lists every month or every time about the work to be done, and every time we have to allocate the work to staff. My point here is we waste a lot of time making lists and allocating work to staff members, isn't it? And how about if all this is automatically done? Yeah, that's true. All this work is automatically done and list is created automatically at proper time and also assigned to proper person. That means you can save a lot of time. That means you can save that time which was earlier spent for making lists again and again and allocating the work to staff on one-on-one basis. So just forget this process. It's taken care of. So the first benefit is you will have a single sheet of all the projects. That is, you will be sharing a single list with your team members. You will be able to see all the work. That means the owner can see all the work while others can see only their work. Now we'll talk about the second benefit, status report. You need progress report for each and every project. That means what work is done by whom and how much is completed till date. For that, you discuss on one-on-one basis with the project manager. Again, you put in a lot of time to know about the status of work done, but now you can save this time also. Systems helps you with that. Your project manager can inform you about the status updates anytime you want. Everything is in your control. All you need to do is just define when you want to know the status of a particular service. It will be automatically notified to project manager and he will update it. So second benefit is all time updates. That means all updates timely and proper. Now third benefit, most of the time you have to give updates to your client about the work progress. You can now automate all these things. Just think if your clients get automatic notification via SMS or email about their status of work, that is the progress of their work, whether completed or not, what documents you require from them or what explanation you need from them. Everything is automatically communicated. This way you can save a lot of your time as well as your client's time. And this is the third benefit. Clients get automatic update about their work. Now let's move on to fourth benefit. It is about performance reports. You need these reports to know performance of your team members. For instance, how much work one particular employee is loaded with, which project is completed by him or which one is in progress, how much revenue is generated by him, any new client who came through him, etc. All these things are not easily known. And the main problem occurs at the time of increment. When you are not sure about how much increment is to be given to a particular staff member on the basis of their performance. But not to worry. system will help you in that also. It has metrics which inform you about the performance of your team members at correct time. It gives indications when their performance is improving and also alerts you when it is going down. So fourth benefit we get is performance report, timely and accurate. Now next is deviation report. You can have certain benchmarks. For example, how much time should be required for filing GST return, how much time cost should be incurred. That is, you can set standards. You can decide budget for a particular project, and if it is going beyond that, it will give you alerts. Next deviation is turnaround time. You get a new project and finish it, but how much time it takes for completion. So first deviation is related to cost and second deviation is related to turnaround time. The moment you got a project and the moment you handed it back after completion, that in between time is to be recorded. Is it within standard time or went beyond that? You can get all such deviation reports. So fifth benefit is exact deviation reports that helps in proper and perfect planning of. Next, we'll talk about the billing part. Friends, being CA, we are always concerned about the billing part. We often think, is it that we have completed a project but is not billed yet? But if we can track on one-on-one basis all the projects and billing status, we are assured that no project is unbilled and we get out of that pair. Secondly, I have observed many a times that in CA's office, billing is not done on timely basis. And if this billing process could be automated and timely conveyed to client, like for example, we can do setting like the moment project is created, it should be billed, or when a particular project gets finished, it should be billed. Now, if you are thinking, how can a bill be generated without instruction? Well, you can set that like if it is a recurring task, then its bill should be like this, and for non-recurring tasks, you can change that. But as far as recurring tasks are concerned, you can automate all the bills and also provide setting like once the bill is created, it should be automatically emailed to client. Further, you can also put pay button on it, and when the client pays for it, your account will be credited and the payment will be settled against the bill, and all this will be on one-on-one basis. So you can save a lot of time in processing a bill and its collection. Now, the next benefit is related to accessing files. Friends, our work is all around the files. In physical filing system, you call peon and ask him to get a particular file. You wait some time there. And how about if you could save this time? That means you need not wait for the peon to bring this file. Instead, you can get the file just at a click. All your files will be with you, safe, sound, and also concealed. And you can retrieve them with just few clicks. Also, many a times that it happens that a particular client calls and asks for a particular file. Again, if we talk about physical file system, then we scan that file and email to that client. But in automated filing system, all you have to do is just click on the file and then click on the email button and it's there to him. Here the file sharing is very fast. So the benefit we get is not just paperless working, it helps us accessing our files from anywhere, anytime, but also easy file sharing. That helps us serve our client better and faster. Another benefit of automation is you can automate your practice as you want. Systems gives you the power. You can create any button you want and it will do whatever you want to do. For example, nowadays we need Aadhaar card for every client. And if I write pending Aadhaar besides the name of client, that is, if I make such button of pending Aadhaar, then all those clients whom I have taken for Aadhaar details will automatically get emails that your Aadhaar card is pending. Please provide the details. And yeah, it's not one-time email. It will trigger automatically unless and until the client gives us all the required details. And when we get all the missing details, we'll just turn off the button. It's as simple as that. Guys, we can do many such things. For example, if sign is pending for a particular document, just create a button, pending sign. If the button is on, automatically email will get triggered to client, and when the button is off, email will stop. This way you can have n number of buttons And all this depends on your creativity, your imagination, and your expectation about the automation. One more benefit we get here is key metrics. If you want to know things like number of new clients you got this particular month, or turnaround time for a particular service, or number of projects finished by a particular team member, or revenue generated by a particular team member, or revenue generated by a particular service, or how many projects are running beyond turnaround time, or how many projects are crossing the set budget, etc. Just think, if we could get such metrics, and on clicking on those metrics we directly go to that relevant information. Sounds magical, isn't it? And also useful. So this is also what we can expect from practice management software. Lastly, I would talk about suggestion model. Your practice management software will give you suggestion which service is generating more revenue in less time. Actually, there prevails 80-20 rule. You usually work on those 20% service that generate 80% of revenue, and suggestion model helps you like which services gives you more revenue. It suggests that you should focus on a particular service or particular client or particular industry, or which staff member deserves increment, who is performing better. If you get this type of suggestion, then it will definitely help you in effective decision making. So in a way, it guides you in decision making. Policy decision becomes easier. So all these are the benefits of automated system. But an important question that appears here: is it all easy? All this genuinely happens or imagination? Is it actually possible? Then yeah, it's possible. We have done this and you can do this. But as it is said, to get something, do something. And all you have to do here is few settings. For example, if I ask you, can you tell the number of service offered by your office? Then might be at this time you can't answer. Just think, if you are not able to answer this accurately, how could your team members be? And if neither you nor your staff is sure, maybe you are losing some business because your staff is unaware about all those services that you are offering. So first thing you need to do is make a list of all the services that you offer in your office. And I don't feel it is difficult. Secondly, beside each service in the list, you write how often you create project related to that service, how frequently you are working on that service. Mention the period for that service, monthly, quarterly, etc. And third thing, add a column in the list stating who will be default manager. That is, when a project is created, whom it should be assigned to by default. You can mention 1 or 2 default managers, it's up to you. So this is the third setting. All this will give clarity about the things you don't have, and maybe it is the cause of many problems. So the things you need to do are: make list of service, is recurring pattern, is default project manager. Fourth thing is you mention the due dates applicable for that particular service. So besides every service, you write down the due dates applicable to it. Next friends, you also state the standard cost or budget cost for that particular service. This will help you in deviation report. So just fix the standard cost. Lastly, you add one more thing in the service column, that is turnaround time. That is time within which a project gets completed. A project came and went off after completion. That turnaround time should be specified. It will help you in deviation report. You can easily track which project has gone or is going beyond turnaround time. I hope you can do this, such few simple settings. And if you can do this, you can definitely automate your thing. Make one more list, that is your clients list. Number of clients. If I ask you the total number of clients, the information must be handy with you. Then if I ask you about the services you offer to each and every client, you must be sure about that. You must know what service is given to which client and its recurring pattern. So you will be making 2 lists, service list and clients list, and details of it. Once these lists are ready, means your practice is ready for automation. And believe me, it is possible. You can do this. If you like this video, please do share it. Thank you.